To put things in perspective, here's the relative size of the Sun, the Moon, and the Earth. The Sun is about 400 times bigger than the Moon. Now let's look at the actual distances between them. The Sun is also about 400 times further from the Earth than the Moon is. This is why the Sun and the Moon appear to be about the same size in the sky. So now you know that the animations on screen are not always drawn to scale. The Moon's orbit is actually not a perfect circle. It's in the shape of an ellipse. When it's closest to the Earth, we call it perigee. When it's farthest away from the Earth, we call it apogee. It's only a small difference, but it's enough to cause the Moon to grow and shrink as seen from the Earth. Okay, now we get into some rare events with the Moon. Each time a new moon happens, there's a chance that the Moon will block the sunlight and cause a shadow to appear on a portion of the Earth. When this happens, it's called a solar eclipse. The reverse can also happen. Each time we have a full moon, there's a chance that the Earth will block the sunlight from reaching the Moon. We call this a lunar eclipse. So now the question is, why don't we get a solar eclipse and a lunar eclipse every month? As the Earth orbits around the Sun, we can map out a 2D plane that's referred to as the ecliptic. The Moon doesn't orbit on the same plane. It's tilted by about 5 degrees. This means that most of the time, the Moon passes above or below the Sun as seen from the Earth. We can map out 2 invisible points in space at which the Moon's orbit crosses the ecliptic. We call these the lunar nodes. When they line up with the Sun, Earth, and Moon, that's when a solar eclipse or lunar eclipse will occur. This is referred to as an eclipse season. These happen about twice a year. During an eclipse season, there's no guarantee that you'll be able to see anything.